Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we're back to continue our playthrough of Xcom Chimera Squad, and we're ready, I hope, to take down Grey Phoenix. Grey Phoenix overran the starport. Security spotted their leadership on site before they cut the feed. Take them down before they can get any birds in the air. It'll lower unrest in the fringe, which isn't a big deal. However, the city anarchy we're about to gain potentially from a couple sites by doing this mission. It reduces city anarchy by 3, although it'll probably only disappear the 1, then we'll have to worry about future anarchy. Gives us credits and intel, and I imagine this will turn out to be somewhat of a difficult mission. Usually these ones to end one of the factions, they're usually a little bit tougher, these missions are, so hopefully we are up to it this particular time. We shall find out. Let's get in there with our team, get them ready to go. We know we do have Verge, I believe, is inactive right at the moment. He's idle, have nothing for him to do. And there is the team. They've been making it happen so far. Let's hope they can continue one more time to take down Grey Phoenix. We got Operation Naughty Song, so we'll sing our little naughty song as we go take them down, I guess. Shame on them, eh? Okay. I'm not going to do any switches on the goodies that we got. It's been working pretty well for us. Let's get in there and make this thing happen. Do me a favor while you can. When you pop out of here, hit that like, dislike button for me. Subscribe if you haven't already, although we're near the end of the playthrough.
Grey Phoenix already fueled this starship. It's about to join its sister ships outside. A formation of starships could do a lot of damage to City 31. Keep it from launching.
Yes, we will work to keep it from launching. We've got a keypad door that's got delayed disable. Last unit through this entrance has their weapon disabled, so we got all sorts of choices here. This is the one where we see the most. Last unit through the entrance is guaranteed to land their shot. However, as soon as that's done, their weapon is disabled. So, I wonder if we have... I'm trying to remember who has automatic or free reloads if we do want to get through this one. I'm wondering if that's the best case. Or do we just pick one or the other? I like the idea of being able to see more right from the start instead of not being able to see that many. Big choices. Well, let's look at what the bonuses are here. Fewer aggressive enemies. Fewer aggressive enemies. Reflex boost. Plus 25 defense for 1 round. Plus 3 mobility. These boosts are really not all that much. So I think we're going to go for seeing more, being able to make better choices on who we can react to through the more dangerous door. The last person through, I think we're going to keep as terminal. She can use every help she can get to guarantee her shot. I think she has at least 1 free reload. I could be wrong, but hopefully being the first encounter, it won't cost us anything. We're going to go with you first, Cherub, just in case. I don't want to have to use your perk right there, but we got you there just in case. Blue blood, we'll go godmother, and then terminal. That's how we'll start out this breach. Let's do it, guys. This is the big one.
Reaching in.
Big old faceless right off the start. Okay, we got 2 guys shooting at us. A legionnaire, and even a harder to hit dominator, and someone who will be alert is in the back is an adder. I think what we're going to do is we're going to give a chance. I think we're going to take all 4 shots. To heck with you, Cherub. We're going to not use your phalanx. We're going to try to hold on to it just a little bit longer, since it's one of those perks that you can use once on a whole mission. So we're going to try holding off on it, and we're going to see if we can't hit enough shots to make this thing happen. Fire. Nice hit. Now we got a big hit going for the faceless. No, we're not going to do the faces. I take that totally back. We're going to go with you on the Dominator, and we're going to increase your odds. Blue blood. Oh, I wanted to switch. Oh, thank you for hitting. I wanted to switch to the Lancer shot. In typical me, I just click away. Not paying attention to what I'm clicking, but I just click. There we go. Now we got a choice. We got to finish off a Dominator, or we got to finish off a Legionnaire. Now we've got a guaranteed hit there by our final shot. I just don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think. But Terminal has acid or some kind of thing on her shot, so even if it gets down, we're still going to take a shot. And the thing is here, I think she's going to have a better chance of taking out the Legionnaire. So Godmother, we got to go for the lower percentage hit here. This is a risk, but it is the Godmother. Like I said, it is the Godmother. And I think the perk coming in, even though you're going to be disabled with your weapon after this shot, you're supposed to be guaranteed to hit, so let's make it count. Terminal. Alright, I think we did it. We eliminated our threats. At least initially here, we got more threats going. We got to take a good look at who we're dealing with now. Oh, is he going to deal some armor for everybody? I don't like that one. Or not everybody, but we got armor over here.
If they get to that console, they'll launch the ship.
Okay, we got 2 runners to the console. And those 2 runners, I don't know if they can make it. Prevent enemies from launching the UFO. It doesn't tell me how many chances. Do we get any chances? What are oh gosh, I wish I knew how far they could move. Usually a double move, that's usually from this distance. I'm guessing that may be tough. Let's see who's coming up first. First we got the Adder over here. He's not moving. And we got the Praetorian, who we have loved and learned to hate with a passion. One of the movers is a Paladin way down low. We've also got, who's the other mover over here? It's another Slytherin thing. So the movers that are running for the console are coming down a little later than some of the others. So who do we got moving first? We got Cherub moving first, and the first one moving is the Adder. I don't know if you have it within you to take out the Adder. Let's see what your lightning hand shot is. Again, it's the Adder, if you can even see the Adder with lightning hands. Yes, you can, but it's only 54%. So I'm thinking we'll probably end up using your lightning hands on this guy right here, or, well, the Praetorian just keeps adding armor, doesn't he, though? Every time we miss, or every time we hit. That's tough. So maybe what we got to do is go all out against the Praetorian. And we got to worry about the Adder too. Dang. We got a lot going on right now, don't we now? Because if we move out here to try and entice the Praetorian to go against us, the Adder could ruin the whole dang thing and shoot away your protection. Let me take a look real quick. So if the Praetorian does charge to get in close, it looks like he'd probably charge for Terminal. So maybe what we'll do is do the lightning hands. We'll try hitting that Praetorian. Since the Adder just does not have a good enough chance to hit at 56%. So we're going to do the lightning hands over here to try and do some damage. Probably increase his armor at the same time. Oh, and those lightning hands just fail to work for me, don't they? I should have noticed it was a 70%, and lightning hands is like preordained to miss at 70-something%. in this playthrough so far. Well, we don't have to worry about extra armor, I guess, because of that shot. Let's set our kinetic shield on Terminal. I think she's going to need the help. She's stuck put, too.
Now that's protection.
And the difference is, though, we're probably just going to have to take your shot from right where you are. We still work on weakening down the Praetorian. I think so. Or do we just play the best odds, because we can't stop either the Praetorian or the Adder right now, so we take the odds on the one we can do the most damage on. There we go. Nice start. You have the weapon that guarantees you a second shot? No, you do not. Probably only if you shoot first, and we got a lucky
no
miss.
Need for this.
Holy smokes, did we get lucky, and the Praetorian did what we thought there. So at least we avoided damage on this very first round. Now we got Blue Blood, and we got some interesting choices. Coming up next is the Legionnaire. Let's just get an idea of how Phase Lance lines up in various spots. Terminal's in the way. We definitely can do some damage in this direction. And I could move over to do some damage against a soon-to-be runner. Tough choices right now. Tough choices. So I'm thinking we're going to have to probably do this shot right here. Let's see what you might have as another potential shot. We got an excellent first shot against Praetorian. Does a Phase Lance have the odds to take them both out? Could we be so lucky? Or is it just going to damage them both? They're kind of at the borderline of being able to do a double kill on this one. I wonder what Deadeye against the Praetorian. That might be our best first shot to work against this tough guy right here. And we'll follow up with the Phase Lance.
Gotcha.
Damage. We even have him a little disoriented. And because he's disoriented, I assume that means he doesn't get to put that extra pink of armor on. That's good news. Phase Lance, I believe, is a cooldown kind of item. Yes, it is. So hopefully have use of it later when we need it. But for now, we need it.
Drop in the hammer.
And we didn't take either of them out. Oh, man. Legionnaire gets a shot. Uh-oh, Demolition. He's going against cover. Well, that's not the end of the world for us, because coming up next now, after the Faceless, are the runners. So what's the best way to work on these runners? I'm hoping, I'm playing that neither of the runners can make it. That is the risk and the hope I am taking right now. What we're thinking about doing here next is taking out 2 with 1. So if the runners can't quite make it, I mean, we can't quite make it double move from here, right? So does that mean they can't move it double move from here? I'm hoping. I am hoping, because what the move I'm taking, I'm thinking either got to look at Scattershot here or Scattershot there, and I'm leaning towards Scattershot with the Adder Faceless just because it will make Godmother untouchable. Yeah, oh, whoa, look at that puppy. That shows 3 and 1. Did we get lucky on this? I hope so.
Hostiles neutralized.
She is
Makes my job
untouchable. The question is, can he make it? No.
Weapons dry.
Okay, he didn't make it, so I'm going to count that the other guy can't make it. Coming up next is the Paladin, who's going to be running also. We're going to count on the Paladin not being able to make it. Therefore, I'm going to try and get let the Paladin move. He'll be down here, hopefully somewhere on the way to get out. That way we can focus on the next ones coming up and then try to take out the runners before they can get to the platform. That is the big hope right now. Question being, do you have it within you to subdue? I kind of feel like maybe you do. It's showing that you do. No, but here it only says 2 to 3. So that's not a guarantee. Who would be in our best interest? Who would it be in our best interest to safeguard if I'm just going to stand here and take a shot? Well, we're just going to take the shot on the Praetorian. There's really no one to safeguard at the moment. We're going to do a reload and does not. Reloading as the first action does not end your turn. So we do have the ability to reload and still shoot. That's what I was counting on. Praetorian dude, you are up close and personal, and I am counting on Terminal at this range being able to do it.
The rest of you surrender.
Oh gosh, we can't get any closer than that. Oh, I was scared at the direct line that guy took. But now we are needing to desperately take them out. And we cannot count on any kind of bash to do it from you, Cherub. What we need to do is get you maybe moved up here. You will not have any protection, but you'll have a shot. And Blue Blood, from where you are, we don't have a follow-up in him, but then we'll have Godmother going. And that means leaving the Legionnaire to roam free and take a shot against us, which is scary. Hopefully Godmother, untouchable, standing there will entice that shot. So let's get over here.
Found a better position.
And yeah, it's a better position cover-wise, that's for sure. You have a 97%. It's not going to take him out, but we will have some follow-up shots to come. So let's make this happen. Crit even. Nice crit. Makes the follow-up shot very nice to come. Okay, Blue Blood, you do have you don't have a shot on both. But what I was thinking anyway is take both shots against the Dominator, or the Paladin, excuse me. I was thinking he was a Dominator. I'm thinking both shots against the Paladin. We might even do the first one Deadeye at 87% just to try and really make it assured. 87 is a chance I'm feeling I can take.
Boom!
And it did work. That means our follow-up to take him out is good. Now, if these guys were close enough, and they just aren't, I'd rely on Godmother to scattershot them out of the picture. But I can't. So, Blue Blood, in order to be able to take care of our runners, I need you to take care of the Paladin over here.
I'll take it.
Nice.
Now we got to worry about the Legionaries lining up. Is he gonna, yeah, he's gonna go untouchable. Oh, there we go. Okay, Godmother. Now I'm counting on you to work on the Python. That leaves everybody else available to work on the Legionnaire. In fact, we're gonna. I think you can just subdue this one. Oh yeah.
Arrested the target.
All right, Terminal. Let's move you out and let's start making some shots here. In fact, we'll just get as close and as good a aim as we are able to get here. We're gonna have Terminal followed by Cherub followed by Blue Blood. We should be able to take care of this Legionnaire. Nice. Acided. And now listed as a runner. Cherub, what kind of shot do you... Telling me you don't have a shot from where you are, so let's run you up so you get a shot, and we'll make sure it's a dang good one for us. Unfortunately, the shield is not going to be very charged up for the next episode, but hey, we made it through this one. One episode, one encounter at a time.
Starport excavator is fully powered. Safety thresholds exceeded.
Excavator? What the heck does that mean?
What does that mean?
I'll
Yeah.
figure it out. I'm routing you to starport control. Gray Phoenix still has it locked down.
Okay, the first encounter was tough, but we somehow managed to figure it out.
What figured out what that excavator is? Anyone care to guess?
An
No.
elevator that retired?
Close. During the invasion, the starport was a fleet transport ship. The excavator is the plasma drill beneath it. The excavator burned a big hole in the ground. The fleet transport landed and voila, prefab starport. If Gray Phoenix powers it, they could blow the whole starport sky high. So, let's prevent that.
That would kind of be the end of Chimera Squad, I do imagine. Now, once again, we have delayed scan. Last unit through the entrance is marked until the end of the encounter. That's not a nice position to be in. However, we do see a heck of a lot more coming in this way. Question is, we may just take security door number 3 where we can at least see the most possible. We can give up the extra armor that the one unit would get for the encounter. I think we can live without that just to see more potential enemies on this one. So let's see who we want to breach it. Kind of like the idea of Blue Blood going first. We'll then follow up with Cherub. What was Cherub's extra thing that I saw there? Oh, he has a ceasefire bomb. Once per mission. Well, I'll tell you what. That's not the place to use it, because if he's not leading off, then he'll lead off. So I'd have to use it now if I'm planning to be able to use his perk in the future. So we'll just keep you second. I don't know if that that explanation made sense, but if I don't use his ceasefire bomb now, he's going to be leading off the final mission just in case there's too many enemies that can shoot at us to help protect the team. So I'm thinking we'll use the ceasefire bomb here. Godmother, you'll come in next, followed up by Terminal. Yikes. Let's see if we can do this.
Chimera Squad, we will soon depart this world. There is still time for you to leave our vessel.
No chance. We're going to... And she cut the feed.
Don't bunch up.
Grenade out.
Okay, we got some weapons disabled in here. I imagine that doesn't account on the Faceless, seeing as he does not have a weapon. Except they are all alert. Now we got a Berserker and a Faceless. That's high hit points galore right there alone. A couple Snakes and a Dominator. Kind of feeling like I want to deal with the Dominator on your Lancer Shot. This time we will hit the Lancer Shot button. The high hit point guys, well, we'll deal with them soon enough. Dominator is high enough hit point also. Now we got to see what percentages. We're not dealing with some great percentages here on the breach. So we got Faceless and Berserker with decent percentages, and one more, the Python. I think we'll have to pick. Would we rather go against the Berserker? And I thinking we'll try the Berserker over the Faceless. Although the Faceless ain't no piece of no walk in the park either, is it? Nice hit. Okay, Godmother. The Dominator is only a 50-50 shot, so I'm leaning against the Dominator on this one. You can do some massive hurt against the Faceless. What is your shot against the Berserker? You have a pretty good chance to do some big-time damage on the Berserker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you'd need max hit, though, to take him out, but we're going to try it. Oh, pretty dang close. I think it's left with one tick. Faceless. Python. Where's that Berserker? Oh, he jumped up here. He's one we got to finish off here, Terminal. Come on. Nice job. Terminal comes through with a hit. We got a lot of toughies on this one. I'm telling you. What do we got to do on this one? Use the consoles to deactivate the
if you
force
lower
field.
the force field, there's still time to stop the launch.
Does it tell me, is there any kind of timer? Oh, here's someone sitting there on the launch consoles. Who's number 2 here? Crew Chief. Doesn't sound like that's someone we want to let move too often on his own. Crew Chief, number 2, behind the force field. Yikes. We've got Blue Blood up first. Blue Blood has his Phase Lance available for his first turn. So let's see, are we going to be able to, let's see how it lines up at the moment. Oh, look at that. We'd have the Crew Chief in line to be able, at least after our first shot, be able to try and do some damage there. Who's coming up next besides the Crew Chief? And that's the Legionnaire. Where is the Legionnaire? Right there. So I'm thinking Blue Blood, let's take your first shot against the Legionnaire. Let's see what kind of shot you get via Deadeye, if it's worth taking. Apparently you do not see the Legionnaire from your position. Oh, he's kind of... No, that's all Snake right there. Well, let's face it, you just don't see him. So who would you be taking out? Stay away from that Dominator and then the Crew Chief. I don't know if it'll work. I don't know if Phase Lance is going to get through a force field, though. That's something untested, don't you think? Or, well, let me take a look at that Phase Lance one more time. Yeah, I'd really have to be lined up, and I don't know if that line would allow me, if I move right there behind the adder, will it allow me to go over just enough to get 3 and 1? Would it? I think this is one of those forego the first shot and see if we can get all 3 kind of chances that we're going to take a chance on. It's a big chance in my book. We don't know if it'll work out. And it looks like it can. So we're going to give it a shot. We're going to hope it can go through that force field.
Light it up. Drop the hostile.
Took out 1. Did we do any damage on that guy? We did. It went through the force field. Now we may not be able to move through the force field, but apparently our shots do. And we're going to take a hit from the Legionnaire right now. What's he got in mind here? What's he got in mind? Oh, he had in mind a quick shot and a flank on Blue Blood.
Took a heavy hit.
I take that back. A
Take
flank
one for
on
the team.
Godmother.
It's just an expression.
All right, Cherub, who do we got coming up next? It's the Adder right in front of us, followed by a Faceless, who is looking pretty powerful. So I'm thinking it is in a blue move on you. Cherub, so I'm thinking now is the time we do get a kinetic shield on yourself after we try to find a non-74% chance to try on those lightning hands. We will keep the Legionnaire off the target list. Yeah, so we're just going to go and try and weaken down the Faceless with our lightning hands. Oh, no. Okay, lightning hands. I was thinking that was a regular shot for a brief moment. We still have both our turns left. I was thinking, my mind panicked and was thinking as a regular shot. Oh no, I won't have 2 moves. Kinetic shield on you, Cherub. And it's time to do some bashing. Not there, not there, but there. We'll keep you standing right there, I do believe. Or well, how about we just bring you back here? Finish off the lovely adder. Okay, Godmother, you're coming up next. And we got both the Python and the Faceless. Now we can probably afford to get you moved out. And we can probably afford, I think we're going to use the Nano Med Kit. It's only 4 ticks. You do have 2 armor. But I want you at full health as much as possible going into this thing. So Godmother. Well, actually, why don't we do this? We can get the force field down on our first move, and we can run and gun however necessary to work on the Faceless, I'm kind of thinking. Because I don't like leaving the Faceless when he has an equal choice among these 2. Then again, the Python, well, is pretty dang close to terminal. It's kind of floating in the air there. So I'm thinking we're going to hit this button with you on your first move, Godmother. After we do that, I've decided we will use the Nanomed Kit. I was debating, can we hold off, not get hurt again, and just have Terminal do her heal in between? But we won't take that chance. Not on such an important mission. We're going to come down here and we're going to hit the button.
It's too late. The launch has begun.
Okay, so we were too late. That was kind of not worth it. Who do we have? We have the Dominator in our sight, so we don't even have the Faceless in our sight unless we move forward. So let's do the hit and run, or the run and gun.
Clearing a
Move
path.
you up so you can finish off the Faceless.
Changing position.
Become
That's it.
untouchable. I'm counting on you finishing off that Faceless.
Target down.
There we go.
Gives us more room to move.
Ah, it did move. Oh, yeah, there we go. Move right next. Oh. You can't. Can you still? Ah. Kinetic shield doesn't work on that one, eh? I kept you from losing some hit points, I guess. So that takes Cherub out of the mix, and that kind of sucks right now. Who's coming up? The Paladin over here's coming up. Godmother is still technically untouchable then. So we can keep you there, perhaps, as we work against releasing Cherub. I think it's kind of important to release Cherub. Coming up then is the Crew Chief, followed by the Legionnaire. Trying to think. I'm thinking what we're going to have to do, because I can kind of see the Crew Chief looking pretty strong down here. Crew Chief Yarvo. I may have to have Blue Blood go after him. Oh, do I have to get both these guys down to get rid of that force field? I hope not. But anyway, my rambling, long and the short of it is, I'm going to have Terminal go against the Python to try and gain Cherub's release. Cherub is released. We got acid burn on the Python. He is no longer a worry. Godmother is untouchable, and that's what I hoped the Paladin would do. Now we got Blue Blood. And I should have done Safeguard first. That was what I was wanting to do. Okay, so does that mean the force field's back up since I don't have a shot down at this guy? Crew Chief Yarvo, what are you gonna do behind your little shield there? He's actually a Praetorian, isn't he? Yes, he is. I would love nothing better than to be able to get fanfire on this guy, but I don't know if fanfire will work in this situation, and getting you any farther down here, not guaranteed to have him in sight, and then the Legionnaire could easily come out and blast us. So who do I want? And then Godmother's no longer untouchable, so that would mean the Crew Chief being able to have a clear and free shot against Godmother. I'm not happy with these choices right now. Not feeling good about some of these choices. Do I dare team up a little bit? Do I dare? In this line of sight here, if I teamed up Godmother, she could come over here, get rid of maybe the force field for a shot on Crew Chief Yarvo. But it's still probably not enough to kill. And do we want to use team up before? And we got reinforcements imminent on top of everything. I think we got to team up and get Godmother over here. Because this is only encounter 2 out of 3. This is not even the final encounter. I'm feeling like we got to get things moving here. We've got basically 2 guys left, 3 guys left. Can't forget about the Dominator. That's for dang sure. We're going to team up Godmother. Right or wrong, better or worse, we're teaming up Godmother. Blue Blood, do you have it within you to take out the Legionnaire with 2 shots? We're going to try a single shot at 83 right here. Nice damage, disoriented.
Wounded is wounded.
Disoriented. Does that give us freedom to be able to take a different shot, should we desire? Sure wish you had a shot back here on Crew Chief Yarvo. Disoriented, disoriented, disoriented. You still could take a shot, so we got to try and finish off the Legionnaire in our backs.
Got him.
Now, Godmother, we're going to have you blast away right here. It's going to give you good cover, but it should still give you a shot after you do it. Okay, so it is gone. It did take both. And
I
do you
don't think
not...
he likes you.
Yeah, I don't think he does either. And from that position, unfortunately, we do not have a shot. We can get an acid grenade out there to mess with the guy, but I can't hit him like I wanted to. So we're going to try and hamper him a little bit.
Throwing grenade.
really do much damage now, did it? And we'll do the full force of our shot then against the Dominator. Not enough to kill, not enough to make you untouchable, unfortunately, Godmother. Dangity dang dang. And here we go. What's he gonna do? He's hiding. Least of what I expected, except he's probably trying to hang out until the reinforcements get here. Reinforcements coming in down here, totally at the other end of where we're trying to get, or who we're trying to kill. And how many rounds of reinforcements are we going to have to deal with? There's no way to know. So what have we got left? We got the Python we don't have to deal with, we have a Paladin we have to deal with, and we have Cherub who can reach him after using a kinetic shield on himself. That's just what we're gonna do.
Popping and blocking.
I'm gonna go right there to do it. Oh, is this telling me we will not, with a charged bash, take him out? Yikes. Got to be some extra charge left in there, huh? Well, we want to do it from here because I don't want to hit Godmother, that's for sure. What is this with the charge bash not giving me enough of a bash? We'll do 4 damage. Well. Yeah, we know we could hit there. What is the hit chance here? It's only 54%. Is this one of those times where we just gotta do it? Or is it better to overwatch against these guys potentially coming in and letting Terminal take the shot down here? And that's just what I'm gonna do. We're gonna overwatch against the reinforcements. There goes the adder. And there goes Terminal to get in cover versus the reinforcements at least. That should give you a nice shot to take out the Dominator. Or the Paladin, excuse me. I'm getting my Dominators and Paladins mixed up left and right here. We're going to fire. Should be a good percentage for you, 93. Let's take him out.
Better you than me.
Now what do we got to deal with? How many? 3 more coming in. 1 taking damage at least. And looks like it's the next one up. Let's see now. We don't have a Phase Lance available for you, Blue Blood. So what we're probably going to have to do with you, Blue Blood, unfortunately, it leaves you prone if we don't successfully react to these guys. Wow, 3. The crew chief. Godmother is, your job is to take care of the crew chief. Pure and simple, Godmother, you're going to take care of the crew chief. That means Blue Blood. What's the best way we can use you possible? We can get you at least into cover. And then take out this first adder. That doesn't show that he has damage, but he is number 3, so he is damaged. And then that means we're going to take a hit from a Paladin. And we're going to hope that because Cherub's the one that's not in cover, that that's where the shot goes. That's the way we're going to have to play it. Blue Blood, you'll be in this cover right here, just to make sure you have the shot we need to take this guy out. In fact, we'll take you to full cover here. I like that cover better against the Paladin, so he's not tempted to take the shot against you. And
Stepping
there's
out.
reinforcements still
Never
coming.
stop moving.
Still reinforcements coming. What's this shot here? Oh, it's a little blow-up action. Well, I think our odds are good enough this way. Let's do it.
Still got it.
Godmother, your job is Crew Chief Yarvo. And we'll put you down into this full cover just in case.
Shifting. You need an escort?
Let's make it happen.
One less
Thank
time.
you, Godmother.
How did you
Now let's see if the
manage
Paladin goes against Cherub, please. Mind merge. Okay. There's something different for us. Yikers. We could try plasma. A twofer deal here. No, it's not a twofer deal. Once again, we're one space away from a twofer deal. So Mind Merge gives extra armor. So I'm thinking if we did the plasma here, and if these were explodable, let's hope these are explodable. Let's try a little grenade here on this guy, on the Paladin, and see if we can do enough damage to where Cherub can take it out with the follow-up.
Plasma out.
Leaves us not enough for a charged bash, apparently. I do not believe. Oh, wait. We're down to one tick. How did I read that wrong? Oh, this did explode and that did extra damage. Did some extra damage. Did some extra damage. So we're going to do the charge bash after all. And we'll do it right there. That seemed like a delay. I saw that extra hit points that eventually went off. And
Hostile's
hopefully
gone.
by taking him out that first.
I made the arrest.
Ah! Look at that. And by clearing the bridge, no more reinforcements. Means we got out of here in time.
Then that's it.
Is that a threat?
No, he was to pilot this vessel safely. Without him, City 31 will burn.
How can we stop it?
You can't from here. Get to the power core. If you shut it down, I can stop the excavator.
Why are you helping us?
Because the price of my passage will not be the death of your city.
All right, where do we got to get?
You have to shut down the power. If this arc launches, it'll take most of downtown with it. Look for
Yikes.
exposed power cores. Shut them down at any cost.
I've reached the excavator. I'll be ready.
Can you order your compatriots to stand down?
They wouldn't listen. They think they're already free.
It's worth a try.
Yikes. Okay, what have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Keypad door. I like the second keypad door based on nothing making the enemies harder to hit. So I guess we're going through keypad door number 2. Makes us harder to hit, or harder I should say to damage. And all units get plus 25 defense for 1 round. So this is our entrance. We're having you go first, Cherub, in case there's too many shooting that we can't stop. Godmother, we're bringing in you next, just so you can help out with the target analyzer. Followed up by Blue Blood and Terminal. And do we need... Good, nobody's injured. That's good news. There we go. All right, this is the final one. Let's see if we can do it.
Stay behind me.
We got two shooters. We got the Paladin, and we got the Python. I'm thinking, let's take a look at who the others are. We got a Berserker way back there, surprised. Adder surprised. The easiest ones to hit. Faceless alert. Another Legionnaire back there. And a Dominator. So I'm kind of thinking we are going to phalanx you, and we're going to work on the ones that are easier to hit. Alright, Godmother, let's try to do this in one shot. We're going to Alpha Strike you against the Adder. Not quite. Oof. Close, but no cigar. I like the idea of doing some big time damage over there against the Berserker. I also like the idea of getting rid of the Adder, but let's hit down the Berserker. Nice crit. Maybe we'll put it on you to take out the Adder at 100%. Ooh, you have the odds. 1, 2, 3. A max hit could actually take out the Berserker. What is my better play here, guys? It's probably to play it safe and reduce the enemy count. But that's no fun, eh? Now we're going to play it safe and reduce the enemy count, because we're talking about terminal. Hard to hit anything. Well, you have a pretty good chance for a crit over here too, though. 50% because of the target analyzer. Crit could be enough to take it down. Yeah, we did it. Thank you, Cherub, for taking it for the team. Now let's see how they're arrayed and what we've got to do in addition to killing them. Destroy power cores to stop the launch.
Do you see the power cores? They're on a cycle. When they're exposed, destroy them.
How many?
Enough so I can open the excavator furnace without evaporating.
We'll do all of them.
I see one here. So it's I guess they don't expose until we take it out. So Cherub, let's first of all get a good clue or good feel for who's coming up next. Dominator, Legionnaire, Adder. That's in the next round. Lightning Hands is available. Do we have in sight that thing we want to or the power core thingy majigger? No. But we probably could. And you do not have the kinetic shield. So if I put it on you, you can't move, therefore make that shot. And I don't want to leave it to Godmother. She's too important to be able to do damage elsewhere. If I leave you down here, that gives the Paladin a nice shot, but he's down the road. The other things we have, we don't have team up, but we will have Godmother and overtime. And when it gets down to terminal, we will have her ability to give someone an extra action. So Cherub, I kind of feel it's important to get you moved. And if I put you here, it at least gives you the most cover available versus the amount of shots that could be coming against you. So if we bring you here, we can do Lightning Hands against this and then take a shot against the Adder, perhaps. Oh, unless that little tiny wall. So maybe I have to bring you somewhere else that I'm not thrilled with. And let's hope we can do something against that Paladin before the worst thing happens. We're going to try 100% here with Lightning Hands. And there's the next one. Then we're going to take out the Adder, I hope. to lower the enemy count so we only have to worry about 2 shots. We missed
So
on a
close.
high percentage. So much for that. Godmother. Well, we still can potentially take this guy out. Depends on how far Godmother can move. Godmother does have run and gun back. So we could dash Godmother, but scatter shot. There's really no good scatter shot capabilities left. So I almost feel like I got it. The Adder's the only one I can reliably take out to become untouchable. So we're gonna run and gun Godmother here. I would do it here, 1, 2, 3. If I knew I could get scatter shot, but I can't. First thing we're gonna do is pop overtime. Ooh, that gives different options now, doesn't it? Essentially gives, gonna move Godmother before the Adder, so we actually could move first after we pop overtime. Try taking out something else. Like maybe the Python. Yeah, let's do the overtime. The enemies are nice. I'm telling you, nice and spread out right now. If I bring you here, you can take out the Adder. Well, you'll have the next chance to take out the Adder. So I can bring you here, and we can actually then, on this first turn, shoot against that, but then we're going to have to take fire against from the Legionnaire and the Dominator, and the Dominator can play some mind games on us. Let's hope he does not. Take 2 shots from them anyway with the first plan. Ooh, he's getting a flank on us long distance. No, he's going against Godmother still. Uh-oh. Stunned. That hurts. She is now stunned. And her cover's going to get shot away. I can think of worse things. Or maybe her cover is not going to get shot away. Now, unfortunately, Godmother is stunned. It means you only have 1 action available. This is the action I wanted to take anyway. So before I take it, yeah, you're too widely spread. Unfortunately, I had a feeling, but we're gonna take this shot anyway to prevent that hit. And you become untouchable.
Damn!
That was important. Now with you, Blue Blood, we can hit this thing on your first shot. Faceless and Python coming up. What are your shots against them? Paladin, pretty good shot against the Python. We might be able to try a Deadeye. So let's take out the next core. I wonder how many we need to take out. How long is this going to go on? So 1 more core down. How many more? There's another one. Yikes. Let's see if we got a good Deadeye shot. Right there. Can you make it happen? No!
That one's on me.
A bad miss at a bad time.
Got it!
Where's Faceless? He shouldn't be able to swipe now because he had to double move, isn't that right? But that's not going to help Godmother, except that she's untouchable, so the bind failed. Now we got a big, tough one against the Paladin, but we can always cooperate with Cherub just to get that extra turn in there to maybe take out the Paladin. Or we could cooperate with Blue Blood, who has some nasty shots still available. So I'm kind of thinking Blue Blood maybe. Because then we, well, he could fan fire the Paladin is what he could do. And fan fire is 3 pistols at the same shot, same guy at the Paladin, and it looks like that's 100% guarantee in this particular instance.
Got him.
Far less sloppy than me.
Okay, that leaves you free now to do something terminal. We got a Dominator and a Legionnaire moving next, and they're pretty far down in there. And there doesn't appear, at least yet, appear to be a timer. That's the thing that I'm acting as if there's a timer to this thing, and I don't know if a timer will appear. I don't know. Seems like it should, right? Wouldn't that make it all make sense? What's the range in your plasma grenade? You could actually throw a potential plasma grenade to maybe hit them without hitting Godmother. There's a chance. So, terminal, let's try moving you. Oh, geez, Lord, you use cooperate, so therefore we can't get you close enough for the weapon. We want to try moving someone down. The next 2 is not the faceless, so if we can just hit them and do some damage, that would not be a bad result. So we're going to use your shot to try and do some damage. You hit and did acid, and that may be enough. Let's. Oh, my mind. Oh no. That was not a welcome surprise. Who the heck invited that thing? Oh Lord. Oh my goodness. Oh my gracious. Lordy, 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 lordy. Well, I think, well, we aren't very charged up now, are we? I feel like we need to use supercharge. So maybe what we got to do is a kinetic shield and do a little bangity bang on this guy to just start. I don't know what the play is. My mind is just freaked out. Let's see. Dominator's coming up. Dominator's not where I have the shot. Supercharge is a big deal. Because that acid is not quite enough to take out the Python, so I kind of feel like we need to take this shot. Gains 1 charge at the end of each counter, so you do have some charge built up. So maybe what we got to do is supercharge. Try and get extra power against hitting this sectopod. Does this end your turn? I hope not, because it should be like these others that are not turn ending.
Fire when ready.
Necessarily. And we have an action available. Charge Bash really doesn't do much, and it gets you to be a target. You're going to be a target either way unless you move. Now let's start the damage this way. Where's the Faceless, the better one? That's pretty dang good damage on the Faceless. Who's coming up a lot sooner than the sectopod. about damage or mind games. Please, no more mind control. No.
Psionic attack. Mark the
Resist it.
target.
Resist
We
it.
need to shut that
Thank you,
nonsense down.
Godmother. Legionnaire doesn't know what to do. I think what I can do now, though, is I can move you right behind the Faceless, get you in a little cover, meager cover against the Sectopod, and possibly take these two out, Godmother. That allows Blue Blood and Terminal to focus their fire on the Sectopod. Unfortunately, probably not enough to take it out, I do not believe. But let's get you running right here, Godmother. Let's scatter shot away. Yeah, it doesn't apply down below on a different level.
Target's down.
Job.
Good work, I guess.
Okay, we have a Phase Lance available. Not that we need it. I think we look at a Deadeye shot to start off first on the Sectopod. I like Supercharge helping us out right now. I'm telling you, I like Supercharge helping us out. And now your second shot, Deadeye, against the Sectopod. Kaboom!
Heads up.
Oh, Supercharge is helping us out big time. The question is, do we have enough to take it out? Do we have enough? Let's find out. What is your shot against the Sectopod? 100%. We have the ability. Probably ensure. Well, at 100%, I'm not worried. Who do we need to safeguard is the big question right now. Dominator could decide to come down and flank us down here, or he could continue to keep going against Godmother. Godmother, however, is untouchable. So let's try trying a little help on Blue Blood. Read
Gremlin
my
on
mind,
the way.
Terminal, read my mind.
See? Teamwork. It's not hard.
Still exposes you, Terminal, but your selfless act should be able to take out the Sectopod for us. What a nasty surprise, and what a good time to experience the awesomeness of Supercharge just at the right time. Okay, Cherub, we now have some tough ones ahead of us. We can get you a flank shot on the Dominator, which is the more threatening of the ones, just because at least the other guy's stuck down below, right? So maybe we move you over here to get the flank shot on a Dominator. Kinetic shield be damned. It's a nice percent. Follow through, get some results. Let's see what the Dominator has up his sleeve. Side disable. And Terminal did take the damage, but it was only a stun. I can think of worse things to take. Legionnaire Godmother is your temptation, right? The untouchable Godmother. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, now we have some things to accomplish, and I don't think Scattershot will work here in this instance, but we're going to count on being able to take care of these guys. Oh, we got reinforcements too. How far does Scattershot carry? Only 4. So even if you were standing here, 1, 2, 3, it's not going to work. Not gonna work. I wonder if there was a way. I think it's because it's a different level, it would not count or carry through to this thing. But I'm going to bring you over here anyway, Godmother, even though it's going to probably put you in danger of getting hit and hit hard, because You will not kill in one shot that Legionnaire, I don't believe, unless the perk of Cherubs helps us do that. But I'm going to do it here just in case Scattershot is wide enough, and just in case Scattershot works on multi-levels here. We're about to find out.
Cover me.
Watch your ankles.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. I was afraid of that it wouldn't quite work. And I don't really have a shot on that thing anyway, so we're just going to take the shot we have. Hope we can be powerful enough to make you untouchable. There's a chance.
Drop the hostile.
And I should not doubt
Don't
the
get
Godmother. Blue blood. Kind of feeling like I wish there was a way. We need to get sight, and we're going to have to be focusing on this thing, because it's probably going to keep getting reinforcements until we take this thing out is probably what's going to happen. So we're going to get you up close, Blue blood, so we got to reload you though. So the Phase Lance is your tool. Before we do that though, we will get the reload in because it's free.
Back
So
in
maybe we
action.
will take the shot just in case so we can save the Phase Lance. Missed. I'm going to take the chance that we will not miss the next shot. And we
I'll
don't.
take it.
Terminal is no longer stunned. Now, it looks like a power core went down on its own almost. We're going to have reinforcements, and Terminal, you are nowhere near being able to help us out. We got reinforcements there. Where else do we have reinforcements? At either end. So we don't know which way they'll come in. We're just going to have to cover the side we can and deal with the reinforcements later.
Getting low on ammo.
Go, Terminal. Nice takedown. Alright, we have lightning hands to help us out. Only 61% there. And it's the only shot we have. Nice hit. So it appears to be only 70% chance shots on lightning hands are the ones that don't work. Isn't that funny? We're going to apply. I think we're going to do... Well, you are untouchable, Godmother. So we're going to count on that as we reload. It's free reload too. What do you know?
Back at it.
So we're going to fire against this guy again. Not a great percent, but we're going to try getting lucky twice in a row.
Got my target.
And Supercharge
By the
continues to dole out the damage. And we get another shot to boot. We just don't have it in range, unfortunately. So we're going to move you a little closer since our backside is free at the moment.
I'm running low.
Godmother, I think we're going to count on you jumping down below, because I think you stay untouchable. We're going to bring you down here into cover to take out that power. No! I didn't aim right! Quick click, zigzag, at it again. Oh, yikes. 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 We're gonna bring
Headed
Blue
this
blood
way.
up. And unfortunately, that stupid mistake cost us, didn't it now?
Got the hostile.
Alright, we're left with one more Overwatch shot again. Maybe we'll get lucky and have two come in this side for a change. Yay! The Overwatch side, look at that. Do the
Barely
damage.
got through the armor.
Do the damage.
That's not on you.
There's a reason you're Overwatch all by yourself. So no more supercharge. We had a nice run with supercharge. It came at a good time where we had a long enough charge to make it last really well for us. I'm kind of thinking we're going to take the shot that you have right here.
Target down. Don't see movement.
We're going to see if we can't take a shot on the adder now. Less than ideal percent. Hitting on some less than ideal percents. As long as they aren't 70s, we've been hitting on them. This is a free, or shouldn't end the turn because it's your first move, and we can finally make sure this time we fire at the right target. Is that it? We destroyed all the power cores. That was the only one remaining. Very good. No more reinforcements. We got blue blood to finish it off. And I like the odds with blue blood.
Got him.
That's enough. I'm opening the furnace.
Then what?
The excavator shuts down. My compatriots surrender when they realize they are trapped on this prison planet.
I don't know if we can put in a good word for you after all this, but
It won't matter once I enter the furnace. For me, this is a one-way trip.
oh.
Today, we did not fly as slaves.
Alright, Operation Naughty Song is a success. Grey Phoenix defeated. I thought we'd lost you in there. For what it's worth, I'm glad none of you were shot into deep space. Head back to the base. You've earned a well-deserved night off. Alright, that was a long mission. We're going to skip the archives on this one. You can always pause if you want to read it. The mission's been a bit long. Let's get on. See what we're dealing with now.
Good work, Chimera Squad. Your quick thinking prevented significant damage to City 31. And yet, Grey Phoenix was not trying to flee to the Elders. They wanted to go home, or find a new place to call home. How they went about it cannot be excused. But I will advise Xcom HQ to consider this development.
Alright, investigation status. It's been successfully resolved, you would think, against Grey Phoenix, but what else is still out there? There's a key piece missing. Critical mission must be completed
I don't
today.
have much to say about Grey Phoenix. The whole situation hits too close to home.
They could have caused so much destruction in the middle of our city.
Wanting to find one's home should not be a crime.
Mass devastation is definitely a crime. Why didn't they ask for help?
Would anyone hand a starship over to aliens who said they just wanted to leave?
Probably not, Corgo. Probably not.
Alrighty. We got a payday. We got a critical mission. We know Verge is still idle. Anarchy and unrest. I always love how it says unchanged. Well, unrest in Old Town and Renova Heights has risen, so that's a change to me. Let's take a look at the next critical mission we're looking at.
Your latest investigation turned up no link to Mayor Nightingale's death, but we found more signs of external backing. Atlas was connected to each of these groups. Why? What did they have to gain? If the progeny couldn't possibly force a psionic evolution, why would Atlas back their flawed tech? Grey Phoenix wanted nothing more than to leave. What would Atlas get with an absent ally? And Sacred Coil? Did Atlas truly need fanatic Advent holdouts with a busted psionic gate? There's something we're missing.
Director, you need to see this.
Unknown assailants have overrun the City Council's emergency session. The following footage may be alarming to watch.
Our response must be unanimous. This is beyond politics. It's about stability.
Do you think it's Atlas?
It's an attack on City Hall. That's all that matters. Chimera Squad, head out.
All right, this is where we have to leave off, even though I'm itching to get out there this second to protect City Hall. This is good for me. This is news for me because I never watch the end of anyone else's playthroughs, so this is fresh. This part of the story is unexpected. I knew there was more after the 3 Progeny and Grey Phoenix and Sacred Coil, but I didn't know what, and now we're gonna find out. So hope you enjoyed the mission. It was a fun one for me to play. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and it sounds and looks like we got another fun one, another big one coming up right after. So do me a favor, hit that like or dislike button, leave a comment, let me know what you think. What am I up against? Are we going to be able to handle this okay? We need to protect City Hall next time. I hope to see y'all join me next time to find out how we do. ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world.